Where the fuck is Jill?
Visiting hours are over, your lordship.
But
But there's a thing over there. An entrance.
the 100th time. Yes, I am not very good at following doctor's orders either.
Yeah.
There's Jill.
I'll be alright, Clive. I just need some rest.
She's behind the privacy curtain.
That makes sense. Gotta have privacy for our
Which
patients.
is good, because last time we saw her in her, she had her shirt off. So it's very important to have privacy.
Yes.
I'm not allowed to see that before marriage, so goodbye. Alrighty. Onward and upward. We have 2 quests, but really it's just the finishing part of the main one that has been divided. Hello.
We're back. We
Go
did
to
all
workshop.
the things.
Give me things.
You all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Level? Probably just short.
Mm.
Wind up.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Fuck, I just saw her. Shit.
Oh, we have
On the
some
plus side,
side
she's
quests
close.
too.
though. She's close. I'm gonna go see Jill first.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need to take her to any side quests. It would be nice to have.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Since 5 minutes ago.
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves.
About dog.
About
Oh, that's
Doggo.
right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Well, doesn't
are
sound
here.
like we can bring her along.
2 side quests.
Womp womp.
Side mission. The one's right here, so we obviously might as well.
Mm-hmm.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a curse breaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it.
Rodrigo, you're on thin ice for being skipped.
Really?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential,
Look at that candle.
and we undergo it.
That flame was kind of a neat effect.
Oh, I missed it. Darn it.
Yeah.
I still wish that gripe.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, something I can't do.
Okay. Get
Just
some
tell me
stuff.
what you need.
Make some splints.
No one knows Herblore. Like, unfortunately for you, I do.
Village of Amber. Do no harm. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Ha. I'm not allowed to interrupt Ben Starr, so I couldn't talk about the candle sooner, and yet...
That's fair. I see. I mean, you can't interrupt him. It's true. We talk over him, we die.
Yeah. I don't want to die.
I don't want to die either.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolus amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Well, that's exciting.
Ah,
It should be fine. It's just got to be the capture thing reset. This hasn't happened in one of our playthroughs in a while. It happens sometimes in NBA.
does it? Okay.
Yeah. So they can't see anything. Well, the cameras are still on.
Right. So I guess we'll just cut this out then.
Maybe. Or maybe I won't.
That's awkward. Technology, everyone. Isn't it great? We love it. Can't think of a downside.
We're on a lot of different USB stuff in this whole setup, you know.
It is very elaborate.
Keyboard,
Obviously,
mouse.
You can't see any of it, but
1,
it
2,
is.
3 webcams, soundboard.
Yep. And then don't even get me started on what's under the table.
Yeah.
It's
Out of sight, out
it's
of
a
mind.
clusterfuck down there. Hey, Rex.
So, like, on the one hand, it makes sense. On the other hand, I don't know. Things starting to go out more often. Might be in need of some replacements. Had this capture card for a while now. I think it's like 4 or 5 years since I switched to this one.
Oh, dang. That do be a while.
Camera-wise, I feel like it's just an application problem because the camera's fine. But I don't know. Anyways,
Onward. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen.
I don't think we have to worry about any major main story things happening, so we're going to take this real quick and then head out to the side quest and then probably be done for the week.
Mm-hmm. Torgal's here.
Where have you been?
Sorry.
I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf.
Ooh.
An animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Ooh.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
He's like, oh.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, the girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
He's like, yes, I am.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
You're gonna need to.
No, we're not doing phrasing.
But we need some. Okay, we're never gonna get
everywhere
context.
for you. Bernadette. I
Wait.
need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
But
I shall be a moment.
how does his appetite prevent him from Okay, sure, whatever. Sure.
Very hungry.
Okay, whatever you say.
He feasts on the blood of the innocent.
Oh, hey.
Sometime.
this area that was blocked off is no longer blocked off.
Some crimes go slipping through the cracks.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
We need to talk about in it. I''NT doesn't make a whole lot of sense. The problem is, it's already a contraction of a contraction, so it's weird no matter what. Typically, in it is INNIT.
Yes.
I'm not saying that's a typo, it's a style choice, but it's a bad one. Because apostrophes, you know, take the place of missing letters.
I'll pay you back, I promise.
In the word in it, what is I''NT having as a replacement?
The extra N and the I.
Inint.
It's not very helpful.
Yeah. Now look, it's a small thing. Nobody actually cares. I don't even actually care. I'm just saying it.
Especially because I think we've seen in it before, like actually spelled out.
Yeah.
So it's extra. It's a little, yeah. It's like, why? Why don't you just spell it out?
I was just gonna double check real quick. Yeah, nothing new on the hunt board. Just stuff with Vivian, who we have to go talk to anyways when we get to that point, which I don't think we're going to today. So let's go talk to anybody related to these side quests and then wrap it up for the week. Now that we have new information about Torgal and new information about nuts.
Yes. And one of those things I'm very excited about, and the other thing
You're not nuts for it?
I'm not nuts for it.
To find. Now for those herbs.
I wish I could delete it from my brain, actually.
These
But
raptors are so riled.
they are riled!
I want to keep teleporting in, but I'm on Titan to start the fight, so it doesn't really go very well.
Yeah, that would be difficult.
But,
Jeez.
yeah, he had to deliver that line, so I don't want to make too much fun of it. Because he clearly sold out for it. It's just,
Yes.
it's a lot, is all.
It is a lot.
I do think I'll get tired of that eventually. The problem is, it's not just the animation, but it's also the extra attacks.
Right.
So if it was just the look of it, I would be like, all right, I can just get by with a regular counterattack, because it's still cool looking. But because it also enhances my attack, I'm probably going to keep it, even though I'm like, when you have to do it in a series of like 5 attacks, it gets to be a little much sometimes, but
Yeah, it can be a lot.
it's all right.
But it's cool, so therefore I don't care.
Yeah, rule of cool.
Yep.
And there's the other level that we were so
Oh my
close
god.
to. 32. We fought a level 38 hunt at 30 at the time.
Yep.
All right. I think I'm in the quest area. Yeah. So let's get down here and get the stuff. Hold the button.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers.
Hold the button.
I hope it's the right one.
Hold the button. All right.
Be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Now then, we also need to do the other quest while we're out and about, because why not? And that's out here. What I'm realizing is, like, they did a good job of at least making these fetch quests, which are very much fetch quests, story relevant.
Yes, I would agree.
On the surface, it's nice to be like, okay, we're talking about the branding and the removal of it, because we never really addressed it. We just had Clive without it when he came back 5 years later.
Yep.
So story-wise, this is neat, because it's like, okay, here's how it works. You get this plant, you do this process. That's cool. It's still a fetch quest.
Right. Like, gameplay-wise, these are not the most compelling, but I really do like what they do for the story and characters, because like you said, a lot of times they are helpful. Like Genshin, sorry, I don't know why I'm picking on Genshin, but they're terrible. Like, the quests are just like, they don't serve the plot or characters or story at all, and then they talk for 200 years on top of it, and then I want to blow my brains out. These quests, I feel like, they add to the world building a lot.
Yeah.
Do in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
I'm just watching
Only
the stupid
some.
little deer in the background.
The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Yeah, sometimes when we offer to help people, we find them and they're already dead. It's happened multiple times.
It has.
So hold off on the things.
Yes.
The goblins might still be there. I don't give a shit.
Also, we walked like 20 feet.
Aw.
Oh, no.
Well, there's only one thing to do then. That. And also this. Welcome. Sure, I'm lighting the entire carriage on fire. We're not going to worry about that.
It's fine. It's fine.
And while it scars down from that, we can do this. The problem is this seems to be much better at damage than breaking. Well, it's not bad at breaking, but doing it in that format means I'm not going to have it now for when he's staggered. But hey, you know, we're getting a feel for everything. It's a new thing.
You're learning the rotation.
I'm already enjoying it more than lightning, even though lightning's a nice tribute to our dead friend.
Lightning is I still like the AoE,
too
but
late. Too late. My bad.
Yeah.
AoE's cool. Well, the attacks aren't bad, don't get me wrong, but I only have the choice of 3, so...
Right, it's true.
Wait a minute, Jill's not here to get hit by this. Whee! Oh, no.
Oh, sir.
And while you're staggering, you can't stop this from happening, so you're in that stagger now, and now this is happening. Can you get this attack off in time? You're pretty slow. I think he did hit me. Yep.
Yeah.
He hit me right as it went off. Well, you know what I say to that? That's what I say.
I'm kind of surprised we didn't get a 4th slot, because it looks like there's a little bit of space on the little
like
thing
the
over here
UI-wise,
in
yeah.
the UI. So I thought we get a 4th, and
I think 3 makes sense. There's
3?
a lot to keep track of. At least this way you kind of cycle through. And yeah, you would do the
Yes.
same with 4, but
4 would be a lot.
it's a
So
little
I
bit
guess,
much to keep track of.
Yeah.
Friend, are there any more survivors?
So I guess 3 makes sense, but
Why didn't you
sir,
flee with
please
the
stand
others?
up, like
If
straight.
the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Looks like there's like a pathway up to something up there. What is that? Like straight ahead. I have so many questions.
That way?
Behind us. Sorry. Like up the
Wait.
hill to the...
That's cool.
Oh, that is pretty.
The way the sun reflects.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Up
path
there.
up there.
Yeah. Oh, it actually goes to a thing.
Eastwatch. I think we've already been up there, but
Oh, have we?
I think so.
I'll take your word for it. I don't freaking know. I can't remember anything. I can't remember what I ate today.
That sounds like a problem.
That's where I'm at in life.
Did you eat?
I did.
Okay, great.
Yes, had toasted owl, that's what it was. And it was delicious.
Yeah, you don't want that raw owl.
I walked into that one. Oh, there's people up here. Hello. What happens if they... No!
Got your answer.
No!
And now we're super mad about it.
I just figured they couldn't attack us because we were on our chocobo. But they made her
Had not been up here.
bleed.
I went to a couple others that were like this. This is one of those things I mentioned off air again, parts and parts ago, where I also discovered that other obelisk.
Oh.
It was just these little camps like this. They had waves of enemies and not just two, but...
Yeah. Interesting.
All right, let's go turn these in and be done for the week. So... well, they're both kind of on the way to each other, I suppose.
It's just one thing after another around. The Leylands have been up to their old tricks again.
Drawing on the decking? Children, am I right?
Sid, welcome back.
Scamps.
A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Yeah. 2 seconds. It's not bad. I don't know if it's game changing.
Right.
You can't trick me. I'm going this way. But because we just hit past 290.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Oh, sorry, 295. Either way, we just hit it. Direwolf Jess.
Here you are.
I'm very curious about what this item is.
We're going to find out as soon as I get up these stairs. Well, first that. Down thrust damage. That's cool. I do use that a decent amount. But 10%, Combo damage by 5%.
What constitutes a combo? Is it just the, like, magic attack?
Probably. And also those long strings I get off when they're downed. Those count. Why do these all have new markers? Just because there's a thing in them I haven't looked at yet, I guess. Alright, whatever. Whatever! Alright, Rodrigo, you're on thin ice. Talk.
Alright. What do you got?
You didn't have too much.
Nope.
And we're done.
Usual.
Oh, yes.
You'll do fine. Talia trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind...
Nope.
Sorry.
Nope.
Brand is more than just ink on flesh.
Yep.
One ill-conceived incision. a single slip.
which is cool.
Success means
That does
tremendous
address.
Yeah.
pain. Days of agony as the
The
wound
two
healed.
quests sort of tie into each other.
They do.
Curse breakers lead hard like they toil in the
I even
shadows.
skipped his. I'm done with everybody here.
One for protection.
Again, it's neat. It's just,
To fight.
yeah.
I know your work isn't easy.
You be strong.
It's
You sound like Arya.
for a
You know
payback
she once
for
told me,
helping me remember that.
I won't falter. Not again. And his delivery is supposed to be meek and like it fits,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to listen to it. You want to listen to it? Go play it yourself. All right. Well, that means we can basically head over to Vivian,
Vivian.
and leave off there
Vivian.
and start next week with continuing the main story. In theory, we should be pretty much set to leave here. There might be one more thing. I don't know. It's a blind playthrough, but we've done quite a few different fetch quests. Some optional, some not. And now it's like, all right, this might be what gets us back in the direction of where the hell is the man with no hands, for example. What's our mom up to? What's going on, you know?
Yup.
So next week we'll continue and see where we go next.